Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Let's get into it. Let's talk about growing up hip hop. We might see growing up hip hop maybe a couple of months later, but they are actually filming, so it seems like Bow signed that contract, so he's going to be working for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. So it is what it is. We got to see Rapper Diamond, but in meantime and in between time, we have Marriage Boot Camp, and we got to talk about Phaedra, later on today. And then we have to talk about Corrupt. What is going on with Corrupt? Like, crazy situation. So we get to see a little inside of Growing Up Hip Hop, Bow Wow behind scenes, and basically thinking that everything was going to be good with the Millennium Tour. They sold out shows. He's looking good. He got it going on. Blase in the third. He's giving his best performance, and he's back in the limelight, and he's doing his thing. But one thing he cannot, let go is women, and being with women and women and women and women, multiple, even if he got to play them, even if he's, not being serious and not being real. But Bow says that he has an EP, or he has a project coming out describing every relationship that he was with a woman, and he got a song about Angela too as well, and it's called Angela, and he's working with pimping with that situation. So I was like, okay, let's see it, let's hear it. And then all his other relationships. So Bow is going to be telling it all. He has a tell all music about his relationship, where he gonna be telling us how he was getting it and getting it and getting it, and the relationship and how it went down. But he wants to make sure he gives Angela all the respect that he can possibly give her in the world, baby. So I was like, hey, do your thing. We here for it. We here for it all day, every day. But Marriage Boot Camp was some shit, y'all. Wait till we talk about that later on tonight. But So let's just get into it. Did you guys see Rapper Diamond? I was like, I know that's not Rapper Diamond. So I guess we get to see that Rapper Diamond, she already gave birth to her baby and everything else like that. So it's all good. She's not with, I guess, her baby's father anymore. I guess they separated. I think his name is Pyro. He's from Crime Mob, whatever group that may be. So, she's with Pimpin'. I was like, oh shit, Diamond's with Pimpin'? Diamond is with Pimpin'? I was like, yo, Diamond is with Pimpin'. I was like, okay, let's do this. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I was like, I didn't know Pimpin' was going to be in a relationship with anybody, because the way that he was running these streets with Bow Wow, I was just like, come on, miss me with all that. I was like, okay, so it is what it is, baby. So let's just get into it and talk about the situation. I was like, hey, so we got Bow. He's talking about his project. He's ready to be on stage. He's ready to perform. He's ready to handle it. He's ready to do the damn thing, baby. But the corona hit, and the corona hit me, the corona hit you, the corona hit all of us. So make sure you guys are stocking up on your items for the corona, especially when October gets around here too as well. There are some places that are still being closed down because of the coronavirus. So make sure you stock up and you buy the things that you need for you and your family. And please don't think it's all good up out here in these streets, because it is crazy. Hey, what's up, chat? What's going on? What's going on with y'all? So we got Bow Weezy. And he's not the only one. Like, he was ready for this Millennium Tour. He was ready to be put back on a map. Him and so many other people too as well. Even myself too. Like, we got, there was so much going on before Corona hit that everything just shut down. And then basically we all got to just start to rebuild or take care of things that we put on hold because of the Corona. So, he's still, this was like, Bow Wow getting back into the ring and doing the shit that he do. And it didn't pan out that way. So it is what it is. But one thing is, Bow got his assistant. His assistant is living good. She's up there folding underwears and boxes, and she drinking, getting litty lit, because Bow Wow likes to get litty lit. So she's his assistant, and she's getting lit too. I was like, girl, you got the job. You got a good job. Like, she's doing her damn thing. She's getting litty lit at work. You can't beat that, taking shots at work whatsoever. And so Bow is faced with this decision where, Pimpin' has been running around with Bow Wow for like 3 years or whatever. He helps produce his music, Blase in the third. Maybe he write a little bit. Maybe, he does the chorus. He got his little verse in and things like that. But Bow is told that he cannot afford Pimpin'. I was like, that is wrong all day and every day. But, Pimpin' has been down there with Bow. But I think it's not really true with that situation. I just think that they used pimping situation to introduce us to Diamond. So we had to see Diamond or whatever the case may be. So, Bow was getting he's getting his boy with the orange. I forgot his name. Well, we're gonna call him Orange. Orange was like, we can't afford pimping. Whatever. I know you promised him this. I know you promised him that. You promised him all these other things, but baby, it can't happen. It can't come through. It can't work out that way. It ain't gonna be that type of situation. You need to tell him. I'll tell him he can't get paid because he can't take money out of my mouth. So I was just like, okay, here we go. So Bow meets up with Pimpin. Pimpin got on he got some on his attire for touring. He got on his new sneakers. He's looking good, baby. I mean, he's happy. He's pulling up in his all black car with the tinted windows, chilling, doing a damn thing, baby. And he gets the bad news that Bow Wow cannot take him on tour, and he might not even get paid as well. The dude in the orange was telling Bow that there's no way that he can get paid. Bow was like, I'm gonna try to figure something out for you. So Pimpin is like, what? He was like, yo, I can't take you from city to city, coast to coast, state to state, and pay for your one verse, baby. That's just a waste of money. Like, it don't make no sense. Now, if you wrote a whole song, we got a whole duo together or whatever, it'll be cool, but it's not happening. That's just not going down that way. So it is what it is. So Bow is just like, Then Bow gets into the next room with BT and his other friend talking about, I'll beat Pimpin's ass because Pimpin is throwing chairs and shit. And they all laughed at Bow when he said he was going to beat Pimpin ass, because we all thought that shit was funny. We knew that was not going to happen. We knew that was not going to go down whatsoever, point blank, period. But Bow's handling his business and telling him like, yo, I didn't think he was going to take it this hard. How did you think he was going to take it, Bow? You telling him he can't get paid? You telling him he can show up and show out and get on stage and he can't get no money for it? And this is Corona season and shit is closed down? He ain't trying to hear that shit, Bow. You wouldn't hear that shit either. Don't even miss me with all that bullshit, Bow. Easy. So Pimpin, he's on the phone. He calling his girlfriend, basically. He's calling his mama. He's calling his manager. He calling his girlfriend because I guess, she got what it takes. She knows how to handle the situation. She knows how to bring everything together, and basically maybe she can put some sense into Bow. But he's on the phone calling his girlfriend and complaining. It seemed like he wanted to cry. I was like, Pimpin, you need to change your name to Baby. What are you talking about? You pimping. Your Bow Wow just pimped on you, and then you end up, now you pimping on your girlfriend to go speak to Bow for you. Like, come on. But this is where I think that this situation. Oh, thank you so much. What's going on? What's going on, chat room? What's good with y'all? So, with this situation, I think it was just put there so we could get introduced to Diamond. So Diamond, we're going to see what Diamond's going to bring. She's with Pimpin'. So now Diamond's back on TV. It's good to see Diamond. Diamond look good. Diamond look good, baby. Diamond took care of herself. She looked good. She got it going on. And she didn't get no ass shots, no fake butt implants. Like, her body fits her. And so, with this situation, Diamond, she done called Bow up and was like, yo, I need to talk to you because you doing my man dirty. You doing Pimpin' dirty. And Bow's feeling a certain type of way. He's feeling kind of nervous, but we think that he's playing because the way Bow be treating women and the way that he be acting up, come on, we already know Bow could give two shits about anything. For real, for real. And so we got Pimpin' and Diamond. They chilling. Pimpin' looks so different. And it's so different to see Pimpin' in a relationship too as well. Because he was a playboy too with Bow. And he didn't want Bow to be in a relationship. And so now all of a sudden we find out that Pimpin' is in a relationship. And he is with Diamond. He's with the Diamond Princess. He's with, on what's his name? From Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Scrappy's ex-girlfriend. Scrappy and Diamond, their relationship, when they broke up, it went viral. It was a nasty mess, but it is what it is. So she done moved on. She done had a baby with homeboy Pyro, and so now she's back with now she's with Pimpin', and she's doing the damn thing, and she looks good too as well. So go ahead, Diamond, do your thing. It's been a long time since we seen you on TV, Diamond, a long time, but it's good to see you, and you look good. So it is what it is. And Pimpin', basically, he's getting spoiled, and Diamond's in control of this relationship. So he really need to change his name from Pimpin', because Diamond is pimping this situation. She done came through. I was like, go ahead, Diamond. We're going to see what Diamond's going to bring. Diamond get to the party because Bow Wow's throwing a party and everything else like that. He's turning 33 years old. I believe he's turning 33 or some shit like that. So he's having a party and everything else like that. And so Diamond, she's coming through, and soon as she get through the door, the first thing she want to hear is, where is Bow Weezy? Let me talk to Bow. So she talks to Bow, and basically she's confronting him like, yo, how you doing my man like that? Well, he can't get paid, blah, and the third. She's feeling like, yo, he's been there, he's been helping you, he's been writing, he's been producing, and you're going to tell me that he can't come on? We better cut somebody else's paycheck. But, they get to a conclusion where Bow said, I will bring him out in Atlanta. That's our biggest show in Atlanta, and then from there we'll see where we can go. So Diamond is liking what she hearing. Bow's kind of intimidated. He acts like he's intimidated by Diamond, but he just probably has respect for her like that. So it is what it is. So Bow came through his birthday party looking good. I mean, his suit, his shoes, and everything was on point. I know a lot of people have been talking about Bow's beard. They're saying his beard is socially distancing and shit like that. They've been cracking on him and stuff like that, but it is what it is. So Bow is still out here in these streets, and he's doing the damn thing. He party, and a lot of people was like, yo, Bow, you in Atlanta and you came through to your birthday party and you brought all these women, and none of these women was black. You got all these beautiful black women in Atlanta, and you and your entourage, you don't have one black woman. So some people was getting at him for that, because he didn't have a black woman, part of his harem of women that was entering his party. And then we have Ayana. She gets on FaceTime with Bow, and she lets him know he ain't nothing but an F-boy, and basically call him a trick, a trick, and trick, and he's a liar, he's a playboy, and you be playing all these games. How many girls have you been with? So, basically she's keeping it 100 with him, letting Bow know, because she's like, I've been seeing how you move, how you act, how you talk over the past years, and you ain't shit. I was like, hey Hannah, what are you doing? Bow is listening to her. Bow is shocked by what she's saying. Like, he's like, no, you did not just come there and just disrespect me like that. Why you just shit all up on my name like that? I was like, yo, she told Bow the truth, straight up and down. She told him about himself, but hey, Bow ain't ready to settle down. But you know what? He ain't honest either with the women that he be out here, rocking with. He don't be telling them that there's more than one, and he only likes the beginning stages of a relationship. But once you try to get serious with Bow, he's ready to go. He's ready to bounce. We got Diamond. She's out here stripping for dollars, dancing for dollars, in her house with, pimping or whatever. So I guess he's trying to get his pimping cord back, because she had to go out there and fight his battle for her. But like I said, I just think they did that to introduce Diamond. They're trying to get more stars on the show. But I think Bow does a good job on this show as to carrying the show too as well, and how he chills with the cast members, as he does well with hip-hop. We're growing up hip-hop LA. And so we have Shania. Shania done graduated from college. Go Shania. She done graduated from college. She's doing the damn thing, girl. And then on top of that, she's about to go to medical school. She, she's using her brain. She's using her knowledge. She wanted to sell fashion and clothes and all this other stuff, but now she wants to be a pediatrician. And basically she said, Bow, you can't come to see me to get help unless you get your shit together, unless you have enough, you get married and you have a wife or something, because she's tired of saying his F shit. Like, how long can you see Bow just run these streets over and over? Don't he get tired? I guess not. I guess every different coochie, every different night, or every different week is what he lived for. No commitment, no strings attached. And basically he doesn't have to be a better person or grow as a better person and a better man, in a relationship and just adulthood. So it's easier for him to have, to have these women for a week at a time, a month at a time, or whatever. So, Shania is like, yo, you need to get the shit straight. I was like, go ahead, Shania. And I wonder if Shania is still with Willie. She was a virgin at the time, and she was dating Willie. And I think Willie was a virgin too. I'm not positive or whatever, but I wonder if Shania and Willie are still together. This is the only picture I seen on her Instagram of Willie, and this is like a long time ago. So I wonder if they are actually still together or not, because I thought they was a cute couple, and Bow Wow questioned him and everything else like that. Jermaine Dupri had a problem with Willie, but Willie seemed like a sweet kid, even though she was going to college and he was graduating from high school. So I wonder if they are still together. That would be interesting. And so Bao lets Shania know that he's missing one of his exes, and he's missing Corey. Corey is the one that bust the windows out his core. She busting windows because she told Bao that she's crazy. She loves Horde and she doesn't like to disrespect him. Bao did everything that she warned him not to do to her. He did. So I only think he called out Corey. He said Corey can cook. Corey was making them tacos, baby. He liked Corey, but he couldn't say Kiyomi's name because they are still facing a lot of battles and a lot of things has been said, from Kiyomi to Bow Wow. And also Kiyomi said that she had a miscarriage because of Bow Wow and everything else like that. So therefore, I don't think he would mention her name. But he was with Corey for a short period of time. I'm thinking he would say Kiyomi because he tried to change for Kiyomi, but he just couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. He couldn't do it whatsoever. And so now we have Bao friends basically giving a lowdown and giving a dirt on Bao, how he be out here in these streets. He be lying to the women. He be having chef come over and cook for them, taking them on shopping sprees. And then if they need a foot massage or they need a masseuse, Bow Wow comes through with the masseuse. He lets them live lavishly off of him, and he spoils them, wine them and dine them. He spends all day and all night with them, and then next week he's done. And they be ready to lay down their life for him. And Bow was like, what are you talking about? So his friends are basically saying that Bow Wow be on that F stuff, and he be leading these ladies on like he want to be with them, like he's gonna be with them forever, and giving them that fairy tale type of relationship, like they done hit the lottery. And then Bao pulls the carpet from underneath them and basically act like he don't know them and he don't want them. I was like, oh goodness, I'm confused. Fixing tacos aren't hard. Well, well, you got me on that one. Well, they showed the little clip of her making tacos, and he said she could cook good. And so that's why I'm thinking it's bullshit. He really wanted to say Kiyomi Leslie's name. So they're basically letting everybody know that Bao be out here doing that crazy stuff. And we have seen Bao recently on Instagram out there in Miami. He be picking them up, having a good time, getting them drunk, buying the expensive liquor. They be staying in, luxury hotels. But there's one thing. Is Angela and Bao condo look alike? It's like Bao and Angela got the same condo. And his condo is kind of empty. So does Bao live here, or does he live at his mama house? Because I remember he saying that he lived with his mama. So I don't know. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. So, Bao be out here playing these games. He be getting these ladies thinking that, Bao is intrigued with them and want to be with them, and it's so different from any other woman. And basically it's the same trick, the same thing that he do with each and every one of them. Spoil them, whisper good things in their ear, pillow talk, and then he tired and he wants to move on. And he be wondering why they be acting up, because they be thinking that it's good. So he's gonna dog and cheat on Angela too. That's why he won't go with her. That's why he won't be in a relationship with her. And I don't think Angela Simmons trusts Bao in that way. She likes him, she loves him, they're friends, but I don't think she can trust him, because as we can see, he has not changed. All you got to do is go to his Instagram, and he's been, throughout the coronavirus, he's been traveling from Miami to Atlanta to California, and basically picking up different women along the way and partying and chilling with them and everything else like that. So and then he tells us on the show that his house has been like Magic City since the corona hit. He said so, and then he's like, the women love freely coming to his house because they get their money up front, they get to dance, they get to do whatever. They ain't nothing to do out here in these streets. They're bored, they're in the house, the clubs are closed down, restaurants are closed down, everything's closed down. So they come to Bao's house and they're ready to get their freak on, get your freak on, and they're ready to do the damn thing. So Bao is not ready to settle down. He's not ready to do anything whatsoever. He is running these streets, and Angela knows that. It's just a nice little pretty storyline, for real. Hey, what's going on, chat? What's good with y'all? Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate that. Dimples47, Wendy Jerkins, and Tisha, and Rebecca Brooks, and Ortila, And Claire, what's going on, baby? So I'm like, Bob was out here. He ain't trying to settle down. He ain't trying to be with nobody. He is trying to run these streets and get his freak on, and do what he needs to do, because he doesn't have to growth. There's no growth in that. Being in a relationship, you have to put work in it, and he would have to put work in a relationship with Angela, and she would see and know everything that he does too as well, because she's not stupid at all when it comes to that situation. Bow Wow is corny. He needs to grow up with his community peen. You already know he likes that. He likes being community peen. He wants a groupie type of chick and wonders why Angela isn't falling for him or be in his committed relationship. No way. You gotta be crazy to think Bow is taking a relationship serious. He played us the first season of Growing Up Hip Hop, or the second season. He was acting like he wanted to be back with Joy and everything else like that. And, she ended up going with Future. It is what it is. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So Bow, he gets into a conversation with Angela, and he's playing around talking about, "You're the love of my life. I love you. I'm doing a song." You see the look in the background. Bow Wow stays intoxicated. And I think Angela knows Bow has vices, and that's not something that she want to get mixed up in. And that's not something that she want around her child too. And also, she's not trying to put herself out there to get hurt. But I don't know. It seems like Angela don't want Bow, and damn sure don't want Romeo. I don't think Angela wanted Bow or Romeo since, they tried to put the storyline up that, Angela's going towards Romeo. She likes Romeo. I don't think she felt Romeo like that at all. And if she did, she felt like Romeo should step up and be a man and basically say how he feels completely and totally, like Bow does all the time. But Bow does it too much, and Bow is not, nothing comes behind what Bow says to Angela. There's no action behind it. There's no authenticity, or it's not authentic, that what Bow says to Angela behind it, because he ain't gonna do nothing to change the situation. He gonna be the same. That's just gonna be what it's gonna be, and she knows that. And she probably knows his vices, and we all know his vices because we see him. We seen it. We see him drunk 24/7. Not 24/7, but most of the time he's on Instagram. He's drunk. When he went to go see Jermaine Dupri, about 2 weeks ago, he was flying. He just got through chilling at the hotel with a bunch of women, and they was getting drunk. He pulls up to So Def Studios with a huge bottle. Him and all his friends had bottles, and it was only like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. It was 11 o'clock, still in the morning, and they was questioning him like, "Yo, why you got these bottles?" So that's not the type of lifestyle that Angela wants with somebody, because of what she's trying to do. She's branding herself as a makeup guru. She's branding herself as an exercise guru. She's branding herself as, fat shaming, body shaming. She's really trying to brand herself in that type of way, and Bow will burn all that. Romeo burns me also. He's still holding on to his daddy balls. Lord have mercy. So Bow is telling Angela that he did a song about her, and basically he's talking about, "I'll kiss you from your neck, I'll lick you, I'll do this, I'll do all this other stuff to you, but the things that I never got a chance to do." So that leads to the question whether Bow and Angela ever was intimate. So do you guys think Bow and Angela was ever intimate? I know Bow Wow said on Wildin' Out, he said Angela gave him fellatio. So I don't know if that's true, or he was just talking shit on, Wildin' Out when he was there, when he was supposed to plead the fifth and he didn't, and he said that Angela gave him fellatio. So, but I don't know if they was really ever intimate, because the way he described it, like, things I always wanted to do to you, but I never got a chance to do. So maybe he wanted to be romantic with her. He wanted to blindfold her, put handcuffs on her, lick her up and down, put some honeys and whipped cream, or some Skittles or something on top of her or whatever. What's up, Abso? What's going on? I don't think so either. I don't think they ever slept together. I don't think Angela or Bow slept together. Just like she came out and she was like, "I never even really kissed Romeo. Like, we never even did nothing like that." Basically, she just came out saying like it was nothing like that between me and Romeo. And now we got Bow talking about these lyrics that he would fantasize with Angela. If he did it, he don't need to say it's fantasy, but you never know. He's probably trying to clean it up. But he lets Angela know at the end of the day that basically he messed up their relationship by cheating, being out there on the streets, and he wish he would have chose her. And he said he'll leave all these hoes alone if Angela gives him a chance. He'll change his life. He'll be a good man. He'll be a good this. He'll be a good that if Angela gives him a shot. He know damn well Angela ain't giving him no shot. Point blank period. She's not giving him no shot, baby. It is what it is. So, yep, that's it. So, hopefully we get more, because I want to see, more from Bao. I want to see more from Pimpin'. I want to see more from the dudes that hang with Bao, like BT and the other dude. I like them. And I would like to find out if Shania is still with Willie. And I like Ayana. Ayana's real. She's down to earth. So, I would like to see what more they're going to bring. So, hopefully, they'll get back to filming sometime soon. But Bao said some real shit. He was like, yo, I'm just like you. You out of work, I'm out of work. And he was like, this is what it is. So if anybody wants to call in to tell me what you think about, Bow Wow behind scenes, call in. Tell me what's popping. Tell me what's good. The phone lines is open. If not, we're going to come back and we're going to do Marriage Boot Camp. And we're going to talk about Phaedra and who. Phaedra and Medina, and what is going on with Corrupt. Like, what's going on with all these people? Like, what's going on? And do you guys think Tahiri relationship with Vado is real? Like, there's some questionable relationships, but we're gonna get into that situation and talk about that. I'm just like, Lord have mercy, what's really going on? It's too much going on. But I want Growing Up Hip Hop to come through Atlanta, see what they're gonna bring too as well. And Diamond has always been good for TV. That she ain't never let nobody down when it comes to TV. And basically, she'll probably tell us what's going on with her relationship and why she's not with her baby's father no more. How her and Pimpin' met, Blase and the third. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what's popping with the situation. But Marriage Boot Camp is a complete utter mess. I think they got like a whole bunch of people on there faking their relationship. Probably only real relationship on Marriage Boot Camp is Corrupt and the girl that he's with. And, Willie is a disrespectful mother sucker. I didn't know Willie from Making a Band was that disrespectful and nasty and shit. So it is what it is. I know. Did you hear anything about Love and Hip Hop being canceled? I did hear about that, but they're saying that it was canceled with, Black Ink Crew, but Black Ink Crew is about to start, Monday. Not this Monday, but next Monday, I believe. So I think VH1, what they're going to do is they're going to produce their shows in-house. So I guess they're going to have to start over from the beginning, or whatever footage they can probably get from, Big Fish Entertainment or something like that. But I believe that it's going to be back on. But there is a video that I do have all the information of why Big Fish is, got canceled and why they messed it up for all of the reality TV stars, because they did some racist shit and they did some underhand, low down, dirty shit too as well. So with Big Fish Entertainment, they should never get another job in these streets again. What they did, it was low down and dirty what they did. They were dirty. I mean, like, shit. I would never show my face if I was Big Fish Entertainment. How they let that black man get killed. And then try to cover it up and not give the evidence to the police. We ain't going for that. Canceled. All day, every day. And even if they did keep the shows, it'll be canceled, because once the word really gets out, the word hasn't really get out why they got canceled. Yeah, they said Mona might be going to Zeus. She might be. I mean, that's rumors, but we know they said Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew is canceled, but Black Ink Crew will be starting next week on, Monday. Not this Monday coming up, but the next Monday. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. So much going on. I had to get back to the roots, get back to my community. And, working, the facilities. I've been working in a different little healthcare facilities and community action programs in my community. Doing that too as well. And then on top of that, I ended up getting sick. So I wasn't going live as much, and I was trying to, just handle business and things like that. But you guys make sure you stock up like ants, and make sure you have stuff that you need for the winter time, because we don't know what it's going to look like. And, we don't know if the first time was a test and then the second time is going to be action. So we need to be prepared for things not to be open, and basically stock up like ants. The ants are out there working as we speak. I think Diamond's gorgeous. I think Diamond is beautiful. And then she did, I don't know if she did work. I can't never tell when people do work. But as far as her body, I mean, everything is perfect. As far as, like, she didn't get, she didn't get any breast implants. She didn't get any ass cheek. Like, she's a real down south chick that, we all, hey, what's up, chef? So we all look like or whatever, like a down south chick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she might got the weave or whatever, but she kept everything else. And it's just like, I like to see real women, like real of us that, are comfortable with, if our ass is not, falling down to, the core, or if our ass is not hanging down to the, sidewalk. So I like the way, Diamond looked. And Diamond always had that real persona, but she always talked shit too as well. So it only makes sense for her to stay authentic. And so I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, Chef Disaster. I really do appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. You guys, please go check out Chef Disaster YouTube channel. Show him some love. Show the chef some love. He got that love, peace, relationship. And he talks about Tupac Shakur too as well. So if there's no further ado, we're going to be back with Marriage Boot Camp, because there's some whole lot of crazy shit going on. Willie from day 26, I want you exclusively. I can't believe you're out here doing Shonda like that. Lord have mercy. And Corrupt, you need rehab. You don't need Marriage Boot Camp, but I know you need the money. But it is what it is. Thank you so much, Chef Disaster. I appreciate that. Thank you, Apso. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Wendy, thank you for coming through. Jerkins, thank you so much. Thank you, Clutcher. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Doyle. Thank you, Yutha. Thank you, Real. Thank you, Mayberry. Thank you, Mayberry. Thank you, Dimples47. I really do appreciate you guys coming through. Please hit that like button, baby. And hopefully we'll get some more grown up hip hop, because Bow Wow is going to let it all hang out pretty soon. Let me tell you, he gonna let it all hang out, because to me, he was being really authentic throughout this situation. He was being real. Like, he likes to be out here in these streets. He likes that type of situation, but it's also taking a toll on him too as well, because that shit costs money. And like he said to Angela, I want somebody like you, Angela, when quarantine is going on, that you can make money, that you can build a business, that you can, eat that good food and take care of yourself and your, hey, Andrea Sims, what's going on, baby? And all that other good stuff. He wants a woman like Angela. He wants Angela. But he knows he got to put in work. He just can't woo them with a chef and a massage therapy, or having a masseuse come through the crib, or, with, nice 4-star restaurants and things like that, and being on stage, so therefore he wants a woman like Angela, but he doesn't want to do the work to keep her and have a successful relationship, because all he has to do is trick out a little bit of cash and he gets what he wants, to throw him to the side and get another one, because he knows there's women that are destitute and want fame and success, and he exudes that to them to get them closer to whatever they want to get through. So, but basically his end goal is to have them worship him, give him some fellatio, get some nook, and then bounce. But with Angela, he would have to put in work. So he knows what a good woman is and what a good woman is valuable for, and helping him too as well. But he ain't ready for that yet. And he's 33, baby. You better get ready. You better get ready before you look like a creep out here in these streets. I am just being bad. No doubt. It's all good. No doubt, Mary Jane. The low-hanging fruit is irresistible. Hey, you know what? You don't got to jump too high. You don't got to reach too far. You know exactly what you're getting, because you can view it very well while it's low-hanging. When you go to the top, you don't know what you're going to get. You got to put some effort in. You have to either get a ladder. You have to have somebody watch you. You have to do things differently. Thank you so much, Ab. So true. I like Vanessa more than a Diamond any day. Lord have mercy. I like Vanessa too. I like all the girls on this show. None of them get on my nerves. None of the girls are like, bad or anything like that. And Angela has came around a lot, because before she wouldn't film with the other people. She didn't want to be bothered. But then she ended up letting a little bit of her wall down, and you got to see that, she experienced, domestic violence, and she's been and she's been, basically put on a pedestal by, viewers and people over the years, that she couldn't get pregnant without being married, and just basically going against everything that she was raised like, as being not having a baby out of wedlock, and she did, and it crushed her too as well. But then she uplift herself, and she came through, and it is what it is. And Vanessa has been more vocal about sticking up for herself too as well. And Vanessa is a sweetheart too. I don't know what's going on with her relationship with one of the Wayans brothers. He's been putting Vanessa on ice for 7 years, and they got a baby. They live together. He won't say I do. He's one of the Wayans brothers. One of the Wayans, and it's just like Wayne. It's just like, I think a lot of her overeating and depressed is coming from that situation too as well, because she's been cohabitating and living like a married couple for 7 years, and he won't even even film with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, miss me with that bullshit. So it's a whole lot going on. Love you too, fam. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate you guys coming through from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. And thank you so much for that donation, Chef Disaster. I really do appreciate it. Please go check out his YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. Miss McMiller. He said he got ready for a relationship. Come back when he's 50. Angela, go find you a real man. I am tired of these storylines. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. That was a word spoken today, baby. He did say come back when he's 50. God bless you guys. You guys, don't forget to stock up. Don't forget to get lighters. Don't forget to get your alcohol, rubbing alcohol, different stuff like that. Just stock up and be prepared for the winter time, because we really don't know what it's going to look like. And stock up on your vitamins and your nutrition and things that are going to be healthy for you too, as well, as we see what October is going to look like. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. God bless y'all. Peace and blessings.